Welcome to another episode of Conversations and Connections. We're the official podcast of the Family Crisis Center of East Texas. And I'm Stuart Burson, the prevention coordinator for the agency. I'm glad you could join us today. And the question I'm going to pose to you is, what do you think the Family Crisis Center and blueberries have in common? Well, hopefully Greta Rich, our community outreach coordinator, is going to answer this burning question that we have. Hey, Greta.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for joining me today. And so let's first talk about the commonality is, of course, the Blueberry Festival. That's coming up, the Texas Blueberry Festival. It'll be coming up in Nacogdoches on Saturday, June the 12th. And every year we are always associated with the Cupcake Battle. And so if you could just kind of briefly tell us what the Cupcake Battle is all about. What is the Cupcake Battle?
The Cupcake Battle is a lot of fun. It's just one little segment of the Blueberry Festival. The festival is brought to you by Tipton Ford. They are the main sponsor. And we are going to be doing the Cupcake Battle again this year. This will be year number 7. We took a break last year. There was no festival last year, so we're excited to be back. And it's just a time for people to bake cupcakes, decorate them, and pay that small entry fee and enjoy putting their baking skills to good use.
Yeah, awesome. So what is the connection actually between the Family Crisis Center and the Cupcake Battle? We're always the ones to officiate and see over that particular part of the Blueberry Festival every year. So what is that connection between the agency and the Cupcake Battle?
The agency sponsors the Cupcake Battle. And we also, while we are sponsoring that, while we have the competition going on the day of the festival, we also are giving out our information for the Family Crisis Center. We are giving out brochures and giving out the information and answering any questions that anyone may have about sexual assault or domestic violence.
Okay. So is there an entry fee for people to enter the battle?
Yes, it's a small entry fee of $5.
Okay. Now, do we see that entry fee?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
That goes directly to our agency.
Okay, awesome. Mm-hmm. So, I guess first of all, how many people do we usually expect to enter?
We usually have anywhere between 11, I think was the lower number, and it's gone up to maybe right under 20, I believe, over the years. It varies a lot, but it's and we have some repeat entries.
Right.
We have some bakers that are real serious, and they come back year after year, which is great.
So anyone can enter. I'm assuming is it broken into age categories,
yes.
Or professional and non-professional? How is that set up?
Yes, we have categories. We have a professional division. That's for anyone that is considered a pro. And then we have the amateur division. And on the amateur division, that's divided into ages 8 through 12, ages 13 through 17, and then adult.
Okay. And
we award a prize for each of those categories. And they're judged by the criteria is judging is based on the theme, the taste, the presentation, the display and recipe, and then they have to provide 6 cupcakes to be judged. There are 3 judges.
All right. So I've never of course I've been to the Blueberry Festival. I've never been to the Cupcake Battle, and just from the things that you've told me in the past, some contestants can get very elaborate with their presentations.
Yes. And the people that are familiar with the Cupcake Battle will come and look at the entries because they are so extravagant. A lot of them are. People can start dropping their entries off at 8 o'clock when the festival opens, and then we shut that down. All of them have to be turned in and ready to go by 10:30 when judging starts. But yes, people are very imaginative and very elaborate on some of those entries, and they're delicious too.
Right.
They're so good.
So anybody can enter. Who's considered? Okay, we got the pro division and the amateur division. I'm assuming a pro would be considered someone who bakes for a living, I guess.
Bakes for a living, or actually anyone that bakes that gets paid, that accepts payment.
Yeah. Okay. So
for
that's
their
yeah.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. And so the prizes. Of course, we'll talk about the grand prize here in a second. But in the divisions, every division you said has a prize,
yes.
right? What are we looking at as far as prizes?
It's the first prize in each age group. They are usually it's cookware. We have cookware for the children. We have a cutting board with gadgets for the ages 13 to 17. And then on the professional end, it'll be the same. It'll be a basket with all sorts of culinary items.
Okay.
And then the grand prize is a piece of Kinder Scott jewelry. They are always gracious. The years that they've donated to us, they're gracious to just donate. I get in contact with them early on, and they're always happy to provide an item for us.
Of course. Now, I'm kind of an ignorant person. Someone had to tell me about Kendra Scott. Apparently, this is a big deal.
Kendra Scott is the name. It's a jewelry line based or originated out of Austin, Texas. They still have a store in Austin, Texas, their flagship store. But Kendra Scott, that's a person's name, and she is very philanthropic. You can go online if you have an event coming up. You can go online and fill out an application because they do donate. Mm-hmm. They do furnish prizes for different events that people are holding.
So we have a piece of jewelry. Of course, it's in a very pretty yellow box with a white ribbon. So I'm not actually seeing the jewelry, but what is it?
It's earrings.
It's earrings.
It's earrings. Yes.
Okay.
And that's varied from year to year too.
Okay. Awesome. Greta's still laughing at me about Kendra Scott. So also the Cupcake Battle, it's in a different place this year than it has been in the past.
Yes. Coldwell Banker Blueberry Realty is located in downtown Nac. It's at 112 East Main. That is in the block closest to North Street. If you're traveling, getting to that, it's real easy to find. But Bobby and Dawn Bridwell own that realty company, and they're providing a location for us this year. I believe it'll be an opportunity where people will be able to see the entries easier. Just people that are attending the festival that day. It'll be fun for them to look at, and we will be able to social distance a little bit better than at the CVB where we had been for years.
And I'm going to assume that there's of course, I don't know about the entries for the Cupcake Battle, but I'm going to make it a safe bet that the Blueberry Festival this year will be well attended because everyone, I'm sure, is anxious to get out and do things now that some of the COVID restrictions are being kind of eased up. Vaccines are getting distributed. People are getting vaccinated. And so I'm sure a lot of folks are ready to get out and enjoy themselves on a weekend.
They're expecting a larger crowd. I know that their vendor spots that they have available every year, those spots filled up a lot quicker this year than it has in years past. So people are just anxious. Like you said, people are anxious and excited and ready to get out and enjoy it.
So if someone wants to enter the Cupcake Battle, what do they need to do? Who do they need to contact? Sorry, there was my ringtone, and there's my phone going off. I'm sure it's a very important telemarketer that's trying to get a hold of me. So let's start this question over. So what, if someone wants to enter the Cupcake Battle, who do they need to contact?
They can reach us in a number of ways. They can call The phone number here at the agency, 936-639-1681. And they can ask for myself, Greta Rich, or they can go to our website, and our information is on our website on how you can enter. The form to fill out is there. You can also find it there's a link where you can find it on our Facebook page as well.
Okay, and what's that entry fee?
That entry fee is only $5.
Okay, not bad at all. For the possibility of coming away with some cookware, a cutting board, or some earrings.
That's right.
All right, awesome. I guess that's everything. All the questions I have about the Cupcake Battle. Again, this is going to be part of the Texas Blueberry Festival that will take place on Saturday, June the 12th in downtown Nacogdoches. We missed it last year. There was no Blueberry Festival last year. There will be this year, so expect a great turnout. Right?
That's right.
All right.
We're so excited. Yes, you
All
bet.
right. Thanks, Greta. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. If you have any questions about the Blueberry Festival or the podcast, you can contact us at conversationsandconnections@fccet.com. Also, always, no matter what the topic of the podcast is, I always like to remind everyone, if you feel like you need the services of the Family Crisis Center, you can call us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We do have a 24-hour hotline. That number is 1-800-828-7233. Again, 1-800-828-7233. And I do want to remind you, if you like what you hear, be sure to subscribe to Conversations and Connections. You can do that via Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or the podcast service of your choice. So just give us that subscribe if you can. And remember, as always, be the voice, if not for you, for someone else.